and welcome back to We Are the Famous EFC. My name is Adam. I'm joined once again, hang on, by Michael. Sorry about that, guys. Something really funny just happened then on the camera where we tried to video. That's what we're laughing at, because how loud the Z-Cars was. I did not realise how loud mine and Michael's microphone are. But it's the match preview, Everton versus Arsenal at the Emirates. Everton are taking on the Gunners at the Emirates Saturday at 12:30 kickoff, I believe. I think it's a 12:30 kickoff. Let me just check. Oh no, 3 o'clock. Sorry, guys. Not 12:30, 3 o'clock. So how are you feeling going into this game, Michael? Are you positive that Everton will get another result under Sean Dyche? And also, the Friedkin group are up upon us now. This day next week, we could be sitting here with a new Everton takeover. So how are you feeling going into this game after the 4-0 win at Goodison against Wolves? Are you confident? Let us know.
Yeah, confident.
What?
Yeah.
Good lad. Yeah, are you confident? Yeah. We're gonna be back on Sunday, aren't we, on Saturday, because he got the first win. That's why we've both got smiles on our faces, because we're sitting here with a massive 3 points. But it's going to be a hard game. Don't get me wrong, isn't it, Michael?
Yeah, it is okay.
It is what it is. Yeah, we all know that it's going to be a hard game, but it is what it is. But as I said, I've got belief in Sean Dyche's toffees that we can come away with all 3 points. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be an easy ride, is it? And it's certainly not going to be a ride or a day to remember, I don't think. But it will be a day to remember if we get all 3 points, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean Dyche has held his pre-match press conference today to preview our game against Arsenal. Chimiti is injured still. Tim Inabuman and Jamie Garner is back on the grass, but is not ready yet. And Sean Dyche was asked about Breuer starting, but Dyche hasn't made his mind up yet, he said in his press conference. So, Michael, how do you think Breuer was during the Wolves game? For you, does he deserve to start, and why, if he does?
I don't know why I feel confident about it.
Excited?
Always.
Always, good lad. And also, it's going to be hard for Sean Dyche to pick the right team, but I've got to believe Sean Dyche can do it come 3 o'clock when we're at the Emirates. Score predictions, I'm going 2-0 Everton. Up the toffees.
I go to 2-1.
2-1 to the Blues. Everton, you never shine so brightly. Yeah, so Michael says that, and I say 2-0. A clean sheet for Everton for me. But as I said, as a result, it is going to be hard. But when it comes to Sean Dyche's toffees, I do have belief that we can show up somehow, but I don't know how. But the only reason I say we're going to win is because Dan Friedkin is going to be in next week, and if we fail to win, then I do think that he'll pull the trigger on Sean Dyche, and Sean Dyche will be sacked. So that's why I'm saying that Everton will come and win this. I don't know what score, but I'm going with 2-0, as I said. So starting the lineup, in goal, Jordan Pickford. Brilliant goalkeeper, kept us in with clean sheets and into the game this season. Right back, Ashley Young, Vitaly Mikalenko. Who else? Jared Branthwaite and Jimmy Garner. In front of them, I'm going with in midfield, Abdoulaye Doucouré, Idrissa Gana Gueye, Mango, or whatever you call him, sorry. Iliman and Jai in the left. On the right, Jack Harrison, and up front. Actually, no, I'm going to go with Lindstrom on the right, and up front, Brozier, hopefully, and he'll get a couple of goals for Everton, 1 or 2, and then someone else in the team will score. So, yeah, that's my starting lineup. But it's going to be a hard game, isn't it, Mike?
Yeah.
So we do have belief, and we are confident that Sean Dyche's Toffees will show up on Saturday. We're going to listen to Sean Dyche's press conference in a minute to see what he has to say ahead of Everton's game. So let's hope that's a massive 3 points. Michael is getting worn out already because Sean Dyche is on the horizon. Okay, here's Everton manager Sean Dyche.
Oh,
he's killing me at the game.
Negative way. I mean, how do you look at that as a thing, as a weapon?
I'm not bothered. Is it? You know, people just twist and turn situations to their liking. That's the way life is. We all do it in some degree or another. Finding different ways of winning has always been what I've been, trying to achieve with whatever groups I'm used to working with. But the facts of football have been there for a long time, and broadly speaking, that's sort of 25 to 30% kind of the area is usual for set pieces across the board. So therefore, why wouldn't you use them? And definitely, why wouldn't Arsenal use them? They've obviously done a lot of work, or it seems apparent they've done a lot of work on them. But the thing that it often goes down to, not always, sometimes there are certain, clever set pieces or set pieces catch people out and that sort of thing, quick set pieces, whatever it may be. But often it's down to delivery and the intent of someone to put it, attack the ball. And that's always something that I've preached strongly to the groups I've worked with. It's not just about trying to be clever with your movement. It's about just the simple basics, putting a top delivery in and attacking it, and I think often that sometimes gets overlooked. But back to the brand theme, I mean, it's, I know the box I live in. I'm all right with that. That's the way it goes. I'm more than okay with everything.
Just finally then on that, I mean, I've just been chatting with James Tarkowski, and he was saying that yourself carry a threat from set pieces too. How much, or do you do any extra preparation for a game like this in both boxes on set pieces?
No, I think the preparation is really good anyway. I think the staff have been doing it a long time. I leave it to Woney and Stoney to do that, and the analysts, to be fair to them, they do a lot of analytics like most clubs do now. I don't think we're trying to do anything revolutionary. We're trying to work with the players we've got and find a way of being effective, and I think we have done that. And we'd sort of come away from it a little bit this season, and then popped up, the last game with again, the cutting edge. Sorry, and as I said, very good delivery, and people who want to attack it score a goal, and and that was on show. So yeah, we'll continue to work hard on that area, but it's not just that area. We're working hard on all different areas to try and score goals, because we obviously haven't scored enough goals from open play, and that's an ongoing theme that we've got to correct for certainly since I've been and before I've been at the club.
Sure. Just a couple of specifics on the team news regarding Keane and Garner and Tim. Are they available?
Yeah, Keano's come through his. He was, to be honest, he was touch and go to be involved the last game, but we felt it was probable that he didn't get involved in that. But he's been working hard. Tim's a bit longer down the road than he was, but he's still not on the grass yet with us, and that's going to be a little bit of a while. And Jimmy's the same, but they are making progress.
I think the final 4 games of the year, calendar year, Arsenal, Chelsea, City, and Forest, obviously all in the top 5. But in those sort of games, do you look at those and relish them rather than thinking this is tough?
I think you've got to learn to relish all parts of the Premier League, and all the different situations, the conundrums that can come up. And I think that's part and parcel of the joy and the strength of the Premier League, is that diversity and how these groups of games come for each different side. I said recently it's been our question at the moment for this tough run. There'll be another team out there hits a tough run. Some of the big clubs, I mentioned, strangely got a bit of stick for trying to mention that Pep's having a tough run. Tough runs can come out of nowhere. I certainly wasn't questioning Pep Guardiola, I can assure you of that. But it's a tough run, it's a tough situation, and that can come at any time. So you have to relish it. You have to relish the challenge and take it on. Staff, of course, as well, and playing our part in constantly looking for ways to try and make it work and try and win games.
Appreciate Arsenal's much more concern. I just wondered from the Premier League point of view whether you think they're right in there in terms of winning it, particularly.
I think you're right from the start. It's not my concern. No, it never has been. That's right, and it's nothing to do with me. They can help themselves. I'm working hard here and never have stopped working hard here. So our focus has to remain here. What others do is up to them.
And the victory last week,
Excuse me.
how much difference does a victory like that make to the mood around the place? Staff, players, everybody.
Yeah, the mood hasn't been bad, to be honest. It's we've had some tricky times, but this club's I've had some tricky times since I got here. There's been some really tough challenges. There's still more to come because of the nature of where we are and the noise around the place. So I think all it does is reinforce, actually, rather than build it, it just reinforces the good feel, the good work that the team, the staff, the way that we look after each other in this place. It just reinforces that. When you win it, it adds to that feeling. It adds to as I said, reinforcement strengthens the feeling of a group and the connection that's important in it.
So yeah, that was Sean Dyche's press conference ahead of Everton's game. But this is a really hard game for Sean Dyche Toffees. Do I think that the Toffees can win this? Yes, I do think that we can. If we stay in it from minute 1 to whatever last minute, then yeah, I do think that we can win this. It's going to be hard, but yeah, as I said, I do have belief that we can win it, of course. But as I said, it's going to be hard, but yeah. I do have belief in Sean Dyche's Toffees that we can go to the Emirates and get all 3 points, but it's going to be massively hard. Right, that's your match preview done. Do like, subscribe, hit the notification button. If you want daily updates or videos, hit that notification button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video and leave your comments. Up the Toffees, and let's hope that we can get a positive result over the weekend. Bye-bye.